Hi, my name is Joshua Tessier. I'm the service manager at Deljo Heating and Cooling in Chicago. I'm here today to talk a little bit about how often you should get your heating and cooling systems checked. One of the valuable services we offer is annual checks of the system, both heating and cooling. It's recommended that we look at the cooling and heating each at least once a year. As far as the season, whether before or after the season, it really doesn't matter so long as we're seeing that equipment at least once a year. Beyond those two system checks, what we're trying to do is determine, first of all, whether or not we can prevent any unnecessary emergency visits. So we're checking capacitors, we're checking the blower motor, we're also checking the general condition of the equipment. So typically when we're doing a system check, we want to be as thorough as possible. So when we're taking our readings, what we're doing is we're trying to prevent unnecessary calls or emergency calls at the most inopportune times. Of course, regular cleaning is always recommended, changing filters by the homeowner is recommended, but what we're trying to do is prevent those those unnecessary calls. As well, we also want to get in advance when it is time to consider upgrading your equipment possibly to something more efficient. Some of the signs that might tend to lead you to think it might be time, typically our age of system. We would also notice certain noises. The mechanics of the equipment start to make a little bit more noise. At that time, it might be a good idea to consider replacing. One of the things that we always pay close attention to is the drainage of the system. Both high-efficiency furnaces and your air conditioner and humidifiers all have water being created or flowing through them. We want to make sure that it's draining properly because we want to avoid property damage as much as possible. So again, one of the valuable services we provide is blowing out drains, checking proper drainage, as well as adding emergency shut-off devices that can prevent property damage. We're going to reach out to you as a customer of Deljo's. We will reach out to you and recommend biannual system checks, and again, that allows us to get in front of any possible repairs or unforeseen equipment breakdowns. But if you do notice something, if you're noticing that there's water accumulating at the bottom of your furnace, if you notice that excessive noise, excessive vibration, or an all-out no heating or no cooling, please give us a call and we can respond very quickly.